Well guys, this evening I have a very important update and a rather special one to give you all. So, keep yourselves tuned in, watch in HD, because you are watching Florence Ballard A3060, the channel made in loving memory of the original Supreme Florence Ballard. Hi guys, and welcome to an update, rather special update actually. This is probably the most special update I will have done on my channel. So, many of you guys won't know about this, but I did mention it in my vacuum cleaner video. I am nearing 500 videos. What you are watching is actually video number 499 you're actually watching. So that means for 500 videos, well, it's not just going to be a video of anything. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'll be saying a British Art Foundation, or a video on my vacuum cleaners or something, or spin dryer. Well, there already has been a spin dryer video. But none of you guys really know about this. But there are a few people who do know about this, and I don't reveal anything about it in the comments. I'm going to actually reveal it in the 500 video special. Well guys, I've always been saying that I have no room or anything. No, I haven't got storage space. That's what you're thinking. That's not yet. It's probably in a few months' time. So I'm always saying to you, I have no room for a third machine in this house. But there is one particular machine I would have held that space for. And no one has, as I said, I did update you guys on the Kirby video that there is something about a machine. And there was a post I put up on Instagram last night about, yeah, fortunately something bad has happened to the Hotpoint. Not to the machine, but to the plug. The plug has actually melted itself inside the socket, so I had to literally brute force it out of the socket today. Managed to get it out. But I reckon it's probably because of my excess use of boil washers on it. I don't know what it is. I think that, to be honest though, that plug is being overloaded because it's got something plugged in my mum's radio at the top, and it got the Miele plugged in it plus the Hotpoint. So I had to fight to get it out, and I need to actually replace the entire cable. So I'm going to try and find a scrap 9.5 or something that has a moulded Hotpoint plug, an embossed Hotpoint plug, and try and put that on it again. Get my electrical experience up. So now you must be thinking, well, what's happened to the Hotpoint? Well, I was in the process of unplumbing it because I'm moving another machine in there, and I'm not going to reveal the machine. I'm not going to be stupid like what I did the first time when I revealed the Hotpoint. Remember, by accident, I said in the video called The Next Generation of Videos, I accidentally said the Hotpoint 9530. However, I'm wanting to see now. There is only about 3 people who know about this machine. They know about what one it is. And I did mention in one of my videos that I knew what machine I was getting, but I was actually wrong. I'll tell you what machine I was originally going for. I was originally going for on eBay. There is a washer dryer that has been on there for well over a year. It's faulty because it needs a new element, I think, and a new door seal. I don't know if it's the actual timer that's gone. The one I was looking at when I mentioned it in the previous video was a Hoover Classica 1100 washer dryer, model A3606 in brown and almond, pretty much like the Hotpoint. I mentioned it in a video at the laundry centre when I said there's a £6 Hoover Classica. But to be honest, really, compared to what I'm getting, a Hoover Classica is nothing. A Hoover Classica is a downgraded new wave. You know, there's a lot about them that are very basic. They're not that good compared to like a new wave or what I'm going to be getting. Now, whilst not everyone knows, because I did put on Instagram something about it in my story, and people are asking me, what's this about? So someone said, I'm getting a Miele Professional. Well, to be honest, it's better than a Miele Professional. And that's saying something if I'm saying it's better than Miele, because we all know how much I love Miele. But, well, to be honest, I prefer any vintage machine over a Miele, to be honest. Okay. When I tell you this, you'll probably know what machine it is. But some of you might not know, because I haven't explained the full story. This machine, it has to be the longest machine I've ever waited. It's got to be the thing I've waited for the longest in my life. I have waited 12 years of my life to find this particular machine. And unfortunately, I found one on eBay. I was alerted by a friend who was originally bidding on it, who then said he knew how much I wanted it and he dropped it. The seller declined his offer. So you will go into shock if you know how much I paid for this machine. So on Sunday last week, it's the 7th of January, it was ending, and I came on, and it's a machine that has value. So it's got to be something pretty old if you're thinking about that, pretty vintage. What would have value? You're probably in your mind thinking Hotpoint Liberator, Hoover Keymatic. You're probably thinking something like that. I've got 1 bar battery, so I better be quick. So the last minute, the price was going up to about 114. I slapped £500 on this machine. It caused a bit of an uproar, I'll say that, on a Facebook group that I'm part of. But once people knew I got it, they seemed okay about it. But there was a bidder below me who put 454, and my price went to 464 some month. I think they knocked off some of my money. But when I got it, now unfortunately I stopped recording right before I actually won it because I thought I'd lost it. But this is the video. Oh no! I'm not actually going to put the video because it reveals what machine it is. But I'll just put it this way to you. It's something. Well, okay. Put it this way. It's something related to my channel. I know you're thinking, right, well, he does loads of washing machine videos. Well, what's my channel name? My channel name is Florence Ballard A3060. So it's got something to do with that. Something along the lines. You can just be a bit safe. If there's any experts who know about this range, something with a bit of new magic is coming in. That'll get you thinking there. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but anyone who was watching the spin dryer video, did you spot anything? Because I do actually show it for about half a second, and I deliberately did that to see if anyone would see it. Let me show you this shot here. Okay, so when I'm doing the overview and I look at the cord, you'll then see that I pan the camera up and something, I'm not going to pause it, but there is something there. I filmed it on the iPhone intentionally because I know the iPhone is very bad at coping with a shaky hand. So I purposely made the iPhone unsteady when I pointed it in the direction of the passageway. But that is the washing machine out there. You probably might not make it out what it is, but you are going to be seeing some videos. And I mean, I absolutely cannot believe that I finally got one of these machines. I seriously just cannot believe 2018 has started off with me finding this. This is the one machine I have said, if I don't ever find one, I'm never going to America without it. Unfortunately, Mum wasn't particularly happy when she knew a third machine's coming in the house. So we're pushing the Hotpoint out onto the passageway, and I'm putting this machine in its place. Now, I will explain about this machine. There's a lot more programs on it, but I'm going to go a little bit easier on this machine than I did with the Hotpoint. I think that's what caused that plug to go a bit funny, was the fact that I've been using it as a daily driver. Now, as I say, guys, the rules are all the same with my videos. No requests are being done. If anyone requests me to do anything in this video, I'm just going to say no to you. If anyone requests anything with the machine, it's not being done. And I most certainly am not abusing this machine. I'd never abused the Hotpoint, but I feel like I did in some way. Like, the blanket that I wash in it is never going to be washed in this machine. It'll be washed in the Miele. And stuff like that. I'm going to be very careful with this machine, because this machine has preservation value to it. Like, the Hotpoint did, but you don't see many people with a 953 in their collection, except me, the Laundry Centre, and there's like a few others that have Matchbox 3236H has one as well. But they are not really considered too collectible, you know, compared to what I've got sat downstairs. But I'm just saying though, really, I'm in total shock about it. Like, it's not registered. It's like that time when I went to Texas. And I was saying to you guys, I can't register it in my head that I'm in Texas. Like right now, I can't register in my mind that machine is sat downstairs. I've waited 12 years since I first saw a video of it in 2006 on YouTube. But no, there's not many people who know what machine it is. Like, as I said with me, I don't reveal anything until it's on the channel. But you guys are going to love the videos of it. First wash is a towel wash. Although I will be doing a maintenance wash. But like, it arrived in the morning and just like, for work, it's the best present I could receive for work. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap that one up there. I'm so looking forward to this 500th video special. It's the best thing I could ever have got. The best present. Better than like a Hotpoint WD64 that I said. Better than a Hoover Classica. Hoover Classica is absolute pants compared to this machine. Like, I can't believe I wanted that Classica. I'm glad I never did go for it. It was the machine I was going to go for when I started driving. So, as I said, there is literally no more room in this house. But you know what? The space was going to go to that machine whether my mother likes it or not. It was happening. There's no way I was letting that machine go. As I said, if I had to move to America with the 3 machines I got, yeah, so be it. Do it. You know, I couldn't really care about finding a Hotpoint WMA64. They're not classic compared to what I've got and to what I have really wanted. I mean, you know, Hoover Keymatic will be brilliant if I can find, but you know what I mean. It's the same sort of thing in a way. But anyway, guys, thank you all for listening to that, and yeah. Hope you all have a good day wherever you are as well. It's absolutely freezing here. Anyone in America is probably cold there as well. But we'll leave it at that. So thank you very much for watching, and the intro is going to be changing a little bit because of this machine as well. It will appear in the next video. What I say and the pictures, instead of having so many pictures of Florence Ballard at the start, instead of having so many pictures of Florence, it's going to be Florence machine, Florence machine, Florence machine. You know, well, funny enough, there's a group called that, Florence and the Machine. Someone actually assumed that I like that group. I was like, no, Florence Ballard of the Supremes. Yeah, so anyway, guys, I'll wrap it up at that one for you, and it's the best way I've started 2018. Thank you all for staying with me, putting up with my content and my, you know, some of my silly things that I do with my videos, you know, all my rules I set and whatnot. I appreciate you all being here. And that's what I wanted to. I wanted to bring something else for you guys to enjoy, as well as me finally getting what I really wanted, you know. But the condition of this machine is amazing. It came with a manual and everything. But you're going to get to see it in the video. Me unwrapping it, it arriving, the part of me winning it on eBay. I mean, as I said, I didn't actually win it, like, on camera. But I got up to me. But I will have to censor out. I did swear, because I did think someone... I did curse quite a bit, because I thought someone had won it. I mean, losing this machine to me is like heartbreak. I'll put it this way to you. The only thing that I love more than this machine is Florence Ballard. Like, people know how crazy I am about Florence. You know, you only have to look at my Instagram. I drive myself mad about her. I've got... The wall behind you is going to be filled with pictures of her. But, as I say, can't wait. Well, a little bit more to the update. I'm filming this on Friday the 19th of January 2018 at exactly 10 o'clock in the morning. It's been a bit of delay in the update of the machine coming out, I mean of the first video, because it requires a new door seal. Ran the machine through a maintenance wash and it started leaking. The seal has begun to perish because of age and it's discoloured. So I've got... something quite good happened. I was given a spares website by the amazing friend of mine called James Rankin. He's pretty much an expert on these machines in a way. And by the way, guys, I am actually going to reveal to you what machine it is, because a lot of people now know from my Instagram stories and whatnot what it is. And I think, you know what I mean, I might as well reveal it after this. So yeah, he sent me a website. I got an email from the seller. It's actually going to be coming in about probably between now and another hour. I'll be out on my driving lesson, so I don't know what's going to happen. I said to them to leave it with a neighbour. So what happened was, I got an email from the seller of the seals, and they told me that they're going to give it to me half price because they are discoloured from age. They're still very good, but they're just, so the machine's going to look a bit, the door seal might look a bit dirty or something. It's not. It's just because it's discoloured. So I was actually given the last stock of seals, which means I'm getting 2 seals for the price of one and half price of one as well. Because the guy said to me, I would rather they go to someone who's going to use them. So this is telling you that this machine is a pretty old machine, because they said no one ever buys these anymore. The last one they sold was 2009. So I got those on the way today, and we'll have the machine up and running today. Now I'm going to tell you what machine it is. If you haven't already guessed, here is a picture of the machine now. Yeah, you guys have guessed what it is. The #1 machine that I have wanted since 2006. It's a Hoover A3060 electronic 1100 from the 1977 New Magic series. Mine is actually dated to January 1978. It's a pretty early one. So I mean, I never thought I would start 2018 off with something like that. I mean, last year wasn't particularly a very good year for me, you know, what with all what happened in Texas, you know, with love and everything. You know, we all know how it sort of went. It was good that I was gifted with something this year. And as I said, I paid a ridiculous price for it. The whole total of everything has pretty much come up to what my Miele cost brand new. But, so, we've got the Hoover, I mean, the A3060 is in the kitchen right now. It's all plumbed in and ready to go. I did do a few test rinse and spins, and I got to tell you something. You guys thought the Hotpoint was bad. Hotpoint was, well, the Hoover is like twice as loud as the Hotpoint. It's bigger motor and whatnot, but not only that, Hoover washing machines sit on nylon wheels. So this machine pretty much bounces around every time it's spinning. Like, literally, it walks. It's not something I can stop the machine doing. It's what every Hoover shakes. But it conforms to standard behaviour. You know, the 500, 800, 1100 spin. It standard, you know, Hoover 1100 behaviour. But it does the really nice spin dip and everything. It goes from 800 to 1100, slows down and goes back up. So you guys are going to hear that. Yeah, I just thought I wanted to share that all with you, so that's the update on it. And the title of this was inspired by someone in the comments who, I think his name was Rohan Wells. He said to me, what was that machine out in the hallway? So I thought, oh no, what, let's make a video about it, because I didn't think anyone would actually see it. I made it very quick, but then I did make another thing to go back out and get the scissors, but I didn't even know I left the scissors. I thought, oh, I'll go past it. If you paused it at the right time, though, you could make out it was a Hoover. So yeah, it was it came at 8:35 in the morning. It was meant to come at 9:10. It came half an hour early, and I just remember when it came in. It's quite a heavy machine though, because it's got an enamel tub and a very big concrete weight underneath it, but it hasn't got one on top. It's got a nice thick black drain hose to it and everything. And the pump on it is amazing. The only thing that is about it is because it obviously hasn't been used in ages, the motor bearings make a bit of a funny sound. Nothing's wrong with them, it's just they need wearing into the machine. But obviously once I get using that machine, it's going to be worn in, you know what I mean? They will settle in. So if you hear a bit of a scraping sound when it's spinning, it's just the motor bearings, you know, they need to be on a hot wash. I'm going to do another test empty hot wash with the seal, and then I'll get the first boil wash on in that machine. It'll be a load of towels. Now, the Hotpoint, thankfully Mum's back today. She's seen where the Hotpoint's been put. The Hotpoint is now kept out in the passageway where the A3060 was sitting that day. So what I'm going to do, this is just my collection of machines at the moment now until I get storage. So I'm happy with the 3 machines I've got. To be honest, if I had to go to America with just those 3 machines, I'd be fine. Literally. All I wanted was an A3060 in that collection, because I was like, well, you know, I'm not going without that machine. Get the Hotpoint out in the passageway so that probably every month or so I can swap the machines around, because I certainly do not want, as I said, I don't want to run the Hotpoint Instagram, and I most certainly do not want to use the A3060 as a daily driver. I'm probably just going to use the machine for bedding and towels and whatnot, and keep the Miele as the daily driver. I would like them plumbed in side by side, the Hotpoint and Hoover, but obviously there's no hot water tap for the Hotpoint to connect to. So it would be a bit shame, because I would love to do a vintage wash race between them. There won't be any wash races with this one. I'll do a spin race between all three machines, but there won't be a wash race because it's just not. It's not a fair comparison. You've got one machine filling with hot water and another filling with cold water. It just doesn't make anything. It makes it all a bit unfair. We all know what machine will win. I mean, I was surprised at how quickly that Hoover did that test wash. It did it in 45 minutes. But it uses a hell of a lot of water, I'll tell you that. It's quite a nice machine though. It's a very nice machine. 12 programs to choose from. And guys, when I do videos of this machine, it's not going to be like the Hotpoint where it's once a month. I'm probably going to do maybe like 2 videos a week of that machine, because there's so many things to film on it, you know what I mean? So at least the Hotpoint we're only having 7 wash programs. The Hoover has got 12 in total. So quite interesting ones as well. So yeah, I look forward to sharing this machine with you all. It'll definitely be a good machine to film. And for anyone who comes around here as well, you've now got pretty much 3 machines to choose from. But no, mum's okay with it being there. As I said, oh well, I'm not putting the Hotpoint out in the shed. I'm not letting that machine sit out in the cold and get rusty, because our sheds are like that. They're not very clean at all. They're community sheds, so each person has their own shed. You know what I mean? And there's not any room in there anyway for it. So it's just nice to keep it there. Oh, sorry about that. Filming it in the morning. Doing a lot of morning videos so far. Well guys, I'm going to wrap that one up there. I just want to, yeah, I'm really happy that I got this machine. Really am happy. I'm thrilled. So, thank you very, very much for watching that. Lots of stuff to come on this channel this year. We got some British Heart Foundation backlog videos. This is number 499. Next video, I'll see you in the 500th video of Florence Ballard A3060. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget, keep it supreme and go with the flow.